Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World Rapid Transit. Today we're going to be looking at, let's have a look at the scenarios. Let's see what we've got. We did this 30-minute scenario, so I'm thinking that, and I don't think it turned out to be a 30-minute scenario today. It ended up being something like, I think I did it in 2 videos because it was 45 minutes or something, but that was because there were some bugs with the speed limits and stuff like that. I know what the speed limits are now. It's just going to be 75. We're not going to do this run today. We're going to try a different run. Let's see if we can do the, well, no, not that one. No, not that one. Well, yeah, we can try this northbound run. Look at this. So perhaps we can try this northbound run from Bitterfield to the northern limit at Desu Hubf. Hubf? What's Hubf? That must mean something. Desu Hubf from Bitterfield or Bitterfeld. Oh wait, Nick Heidfeld. Bitterfeld. Okay, fine. Formula 1 driver, former Formula 1 driver. Anyway, let's take that one and let's see if I can remember how to use this train. It's been, when did this come out? I recorded this a few days after it came out, and then I haven't actually touched it since. Alright, so we're going to be over here. Looks like we're going to be up here and then going that way. Oh, it's gone. This is from CSX Heavy Haul. I don't know why it shows that. Right, northbound. Here we go. Someone going to speak? Nobody's going to speak. Where's my train? Is that... Ah, someone is going to speak. Or nobody's going to speak. Welcome to Bitterfeld Station. From here, you'll be running an all-station stopping service north as far as Dessau or Dessau-Hupf. And that's my train. Okay, so let's have another look at the train. As you can see, that can be a screenshot as well. Kind of looks nice. Red lights everywhere. Let's follow along. Run, 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 run. And we'll hop on board. Right. Hop on board. There we go. Okay. Sit in the driver's seat. We can do that. Unlock the doors. I remember how to do that. That's that side. Alrighty. Is the train ready to go? Nobody told me if the train's ready. Well, it looks like it's ready to go. The pantograph's up. The lights are on. Yeah, I suppose the train's ready to go. Where's the rest of my light controls? I've forgotten. That's cruise control over there. There's my light controls. Is that going to be higher? Yeah, that's full beam lights. And then that's full beam lights off. Okay, that's fine by me. Right, so let's get the passengers loading up. Everything's going to be okay here. We're in the correct mode. Mode 1, I remember how to do that. We need to put this into forward, like so. So is that forward? Yeah, that's forward. It looks like it doesn't turn all the way. I tell you what, let's switch that into that mode. I prefer it looking like that. The brightness controls don't seem to work. Do any of the rest of these work? No. Information? No. It says wait until 17:15. So okay, so we're going to wait for 1 minute. That's fine. Gives us a chance to get this ready to go. See, the problem is it didn't tell us what all of these things do. That's my independent brake. That's my two-tone horn. That's my door controls. None of this seems to work. I've got the battery controls back there, and then we've got our I don't know what these signal controls are. I wonder if that's their AWS sort of system. Maybe that's what it is. These are our brakes. We've got our hand brakes right there. That's our pantograph controls. That's our cruise control, and that's the cruise control limiter or whatever you call it. Yeah, I suppose it's the limiter control set. Right, wait until 17:15, which we have done. Close the train doors, and we're going to get ourselves underway. So, reverser is in forward, as you can see, and now we can begin. We should have some power. There we go. Such a silly tone. The lights are over here, aren't they? No, that's the wrong light. That's the light I wanted. Oh, I didn't know it was on a dimmer. Okay, fine. Well, let's get ourselves underway. So our first speed limit is 40 miles per hour, or somewhere near 40 miles an hour. I should have really switched this into kilometers an hour, but we'll see. We'll see what will happen. Let's see if I can actually get this on time and do this in one half-an-hour video. You may have noticed a lot of my videos are now creeping up to half an hour in length, and that's just because that just seems to be the nature of how things are panning out. I might bring them back down to 20 minutes in some cases. Right, I think 37 is my speed limit, which should be what, 60 kilometers an hour? I think that's 60 kilometers an hour, yeah. There we go. Yeah, that is 60 kilometers an hour. That's exactly what the speed limit is. Right. I can bring that up into notch 2. It's not going to do anything, so I'll leave that in notch 2, and now on for a nice roll. There you go. Got some. You can see the lights. They're a bit brighter. Everything looks a bit brighter. I want to know where the speed limits are written here. I did get some information. Someone telling me what the how to know when a speed limit change is coming, which I managed to miss there. Right, let's get ourselves up. It looks like 75 is the limit, which I believe would be 100. Is it 100? No, it can't be 100. 115? Maybe 115 or something? Let's find out. Oh no, the speed limit's gone down. Okay, so, no, this is... No, and the speed limit's gone up again. No, you see now, this is not... Something's not all too right here. Why have I lost power suddenly? Well, I'm coming up to my stop anyway, so... No, you know what? There's definitely something not all too right on this. It's just something is not right. So that's telling me, is that a 40 mile an hour limit coming? It said 44.4. Does that mean a 40 mile an hour limit? I'm not all too sure. Why am I not getting any power anymore? I didn't emergency brake. 44.2. Maybe that's telling me how far to the stop. Because that was around the 400-yard mark. Again, I need to look up 44.0. Yeah, that's something. And then that's our... Well, that's the marker boards, actually. That's the definite marker boards. So I know what those are. They're very easy to know. Right, we're in a Greppin. It's not blind anybody. Come on. The train has no power. And I will just stop it right there. That looks good enough to me. I understand some of these. Right, let's unlock the doors. I do understand some of what's going on, but the fact that there's no... You know what? I want to know what this is. What does this do? I don't know. It doesn't drop anything. I was thinking, is that... When I press Q, something... Can you hear that? It's that panel down there. That's what happens when I press Q. What does that do, though? I feel like something's missing. I forgot what that is. That's called a clef, isn't it? I forgot what that one's called. Alright, we have power again, which is absolutely fine. And I'm going backwards. Why am I going backwards? Oh no, I got out the seat. There we go. Terribly sorry about that. There we go. Right. Okay. So, crank that cruise control back up. And we're looking at 75 again. Which means I'm just going to go to about, I don't know, 100 and... I think that should do the trick. Okay, so now we've got 1.2 miles to the next stop, which is Bitterfeld, Wolfen. Okay. Now I'm going to keep an eye out for all these signals. Those lights back up. 45.0, what does that mean? 45, maybe that's a mile marker. Or a kilometer marker. 44.8. 44.8. That seems to make sense. 44.6. Okay, so I know what that is now. What does 14 mean? What does 14 mean? I don't know. We can be going a lot faster. 44.2, I understand what that is now. I'm going to start getting myself on the brakes now. Step 4 braking should get me slowed down pretty nicely here. Okay, so I understand those are kilometer markers. Fine. That's not a problem now. So that's just logic, working out from logic. So 43.4 is 43.4 kilometers. Oh no. That didn't work. Sorry about this. Again. Not used to this train. Right, we've got 12 and 12 there, whatever that means. I'm just going to back this train up a bit. Oh, how far past the station? Yeah, I'm going to have to back the train up. Again. Nope. Nope. Dude, stop that. That's the one I wanted. Just a little bit, please. Nope. Do that. That. No, it doesn't want to do that. Okay, well, I'm just going to unlock the door. Sorry. Sorry, people. We'll do that. Right, so we've got 2 warnings here that say 12 and 12. I'm not sure what the 12 and 12 mean. Is that 120? Saying that the speed limit's 120 kilometers an hour? Maybe that's what that means. 12 means 120. 6 means 60. Right, that might be the case, in which case, so that's going to be, what, 75 miles an hour or something? I think. Wait until 1723. Right, well, it's already 1723, so we're going to depart anyway. Although it's telling me to keep waiting. Why are you telling me to keep waiting? It's with what? I'm gonna follow its instructions. It says wait until. But I feel like we should be really moving. Yep, okay, it's fine. It's picked it up. Right, so that's telling me 120. So if I see that speed limit drop in a few seconds, I'll know. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce the next station we're going to. No, the speed limit has not dropped. So what did that mean? So much confusion. We've got these red markers and stuff. I don't know what that means either. We've got a red signal. That was my signal, wasn't it? No, I don't think that was my signal. Oh, that was an emergency brake. That wasn't my signal. That was a cross, I believe. There we go. Okay, so it looks like keeping it in neutral for a while sorts it out. Maybe that was my signal. We're about to find out. I'm still so confused on these. If I see a train ahead of me, I know I need to brake. Let's have a look. Anything else that I can really... No, I just don't understand this. Oh wait, 12, 12. Is that the speed? Yes, it is. Okay, 7 is coming up. Alright, I'm getting this. I'm understanding this. We're going to be going into a 70 kilometer an hour limit. Right, so we're looking for the triangle. So that's a 70 kilometer an hour limit will come up in a board, in a rectangular board. The Morpeth warning is the upside down triangle, which is kind of exactly the same as we have. So I'm pretty happy about that. We are stopping in a moment, I know. Alright, I can understand that now. So that's just now, for me, it was just a case of trying to work it out. Right, let's get ourselves slowing down. Slowly, let's see if I can get this right. I'm just not used to the braking on this. So that is now a limit for 70. Not very easy to see. I would have thought it would be a lot easier to see. Yep, if you look at the speed limit now, it's gone down to just under 50 miles an hour. It's 45 miles an hour or something. Which would make plenty of sense. Okay, this is good. This is good for me. I can understand this. This train is not slowing down now. Slow down. Come on. There we go. Okay, we'll open the door. Maybe I should treat it like a tube train. So if I leave this in neutral, I'm assuming it won't go forward or backwards because there's nothing, but there's no electromagnetic current, so that would mean that the train would be well, it's in forward, so I suppose it won't even roll backwards. Electric trains, strange things. DB Schenker, as we did point out in the first one, owns a Riva over here, and you do see a lot of their rails or their trains, their freight cars and things around. So we can now lock those doors. Okay, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. So the starting speed limit is 70 kilometers an hour over here. Is that going to give us power? No, no power. I still don't understand the power. There we go. The power is now up. We've got 18 kilonewtons of force being applied. 57 kilonewtons of force being applied with 15 kilovolts of power. 81 kilonewtons. Our throttle is at 55% in Mach 6. Okay, 40 kilometers, 40.8 kilometers, or 40 kilometers, 800 meters. I'm starting to get a handle on this. Definitely started to get a handle on this. Stop at location, 1.7 miles, Ragoon. Okay, so now we need to keep an eye out. So what we need to do is we keep an eye out for warning boards, which are the triangular ones. And then we can sort ourselves out with other ones. That's fine by me. That kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Use that as a thumbnail. Anyway, better get myself back inside before everything goes wrong. Yep, everything's gone wrong. Alright, we've got a 120 coming up. I knew I was going to end up speeding. It's just so easy in a train like this. There's the 120. We can now crank ourselves right the way up. Still on a green signal. Okay. What's that? Don't know. So we just keep an eye out for signals ahead of us. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. We're starting to understand the way this works. You see we're at 109 miles per hour. I think it's about time we actually started getting ourselves on the brakes, to be completely honest. I think getting on the brakes at this point in time might be helpful. I think it'd be more than helpful. Step 4. I can't see the station. Is that the station ahead of me? I think, okay, I see the station. Step 6. Which is minus 77 kilonewtons. And we'll enter the station at, I'd say, I want to enter the station at 25 miles per hour, but yeah, because look how short the platforms are. It is like one of those services that you get in London. You know, your London Overground, your London Underground, platform 1, 38.0. Let's get ourselves stopped. I'm going to say I'm going to try and stop next to that pole if I can. Which I'm going to overshoot. No, I wanted to stop next to the pole. Not, well, I haven't gone too far past the pole. Let's have a look for ourselves. How far past the pole were we? Oh, that's not too bad. One window past the pole. 1/3 of a carriage past the pole. It's definitely in the middle of the station. So that's not all too bad.